I have always known that dance is a transformative art, a healing art. What I see in my students, and they come from all over, and they're all very different. And we've had some that were very shy and in a little shell, and now they're blossoming and speaking out loud and expressing themselves, or some that were rambunctious and just disrespectful. And now, yes, yes, Miss Allen, and can I get the door for you? And on time.
What we're doing here is a show called the Hot Chocolate Nutcracker. And when Debbie first approached me about it, what her overall arching goal was to be able to create a monetary source for her studio so that the kids that come from places that are not so cute, she goes to all these different schools, junior high schools, and picks the best and the brightest. And then she brings them towards her.
You know, the word possibility is likely the most important word that we speak in this building and in the studios. If it's possible, that makes it so. It makes it so. And I started the Debbie Allen Dance Academy with not even a nonprofit, I mean, just an idea. And then I had a line down the street for the first audition, like 500 kids. And so I funded the school myself, really, until we became a nonprofit. I think one of the best things about dance is that accountability and responsibility. And it can't start too young. You know, children at 5 years old, at 4 years old, can learn responsibility.
And I admire her for many reasons. There were people like that in my life when I was very young that came to us and said, this is ballet. This is where you put the fork. You know, I would never have known any of that stuff. And then she pays for the bus, she pays for the Uber, she feeds them lunch, she feeds them a snack. She teaches them, make sure their homework is done. Now she actually has a full-on academy. So I'm really grateful to give back because I remember as a small child, it was just like a whole nother world, you know? And she's totally professional. When we get them, we treat them like professionals. Our kids treat them like professionals, even if they're 5. Because she has a charity, she would pay for all this stuff, but I said, you know what, let me see, I know a lot of different vendors. Let me explain what you're doing. It's amazing the outpour from all these different amazing companies. These type of things is where we take it to the next level. That's what we want. We want to keep pushing the boundaries of what we could do visually and do it quick and accurate. That's the thing. What do we talk about? Speed and accuracy. That's the key.
My name is Griselda Tercios.
This is my second year doing the Hot Chocolate Nutcracker.
I found out about this program from LATTC.
Los Angeles Trade Tech in the cosmetology program.
Geneva came, the head makeup artist came to my school.
Asking for volunteers and I decided to join.
And as soon as I heard makeup, I was like, I'm in.
For such a great production, working with a lot of kids with different complexions, different backgrounds to give back to the community. I had friends who have been here previously and they just talked about what an amazing experience this has been.
It's exposing children to dance, to the arts.
I just want to be behind the scenes and honestly, having my work out there would be awesome.
This is my first show doing anything with makeup ever. I'm actually part of the hair program, so I'm learning all these makeup skills on the job.
So it allows them to use the high quality products that are out there. It allows them to experience what maybe movie stars or TV show stars such as Debbie Allen get to experience. They get the best of the best, not only through their dance, but also the makeup that they use in the performance. So the audience can see not just their talent, but their beautiful faces.
Coming in, I knew basically nothing. And then now that we're like maybe the first week is almost over, I'm starting to get the hang of it. Like with the edge control, even the baby hairs,
The edge control has been helping us a lot when it comes to the ponytails. A lot of the little girls love to have their baby hair slick, so this is the best one so far that we've been using.
It's a blush by Smashbox. It's called Poppy Pig. Since I know I like it so much, I'm gonna be purchasing it again. I'm gonna be recommending it to my friends. When we give them the exposure, people start knowing that they're our favorites, that we trust these products. I have already made a connection with the girls from last year, so they already trust me and they come to me to do their makeup knowing that it will come out good.
It's the ease of application, how gentle they are on the skin, and also how long-lasting they are. These kids are out there dancing, they're sweating, and these products just last through all of that.
So this is my buddy Kim. We chose trade tech because a lot of times, especially in the business, because we're both 706 IATSE, Black folks are not really invited. But because of that, we don't really get a chance to have any kind of exposure. And if they do happen to get in, the skill sets are not where they need to be because nobody is showing them anything. But we went to the people that not necessarily need it the most, but are anxious to understand. But if you have the heart, we'll show you the way.
Hello, my name is Vanessa Lee Dillon. I'm the special effects artist for Debbie Allen's Hot Chocolate Nutcracker. My whole position is really to be in charge of putting on all the mouse snouts. Once they're pre-painted, I then go in with some Canon palettes and some Skin Illustrator, and I match it exactly to their skin tone. Those products work so well.
Things don't change, we just get better at doing it. We get faster, we figure out better products as we go. When I first began, it was just one thing, and I pushed it to another level.
And all of us are coming together to make sure we're giving them a great outcome for the performance.
It's been impacting us in terms of bringing us together and working together. This is my first year. I'm still a student in the cosmetology program. Geneva got us really incredible products. I would definitely use the Crown Royal palettes in the future. I think they're really buildable, like I said, and they blend so beautifully.
MAC is actually my favorite. It's very pigmented. I guess my favorite part is that it's very creamy and it's very easy to work with.
So the Mazzani is another one that we use while we are setting the hair when we're done, the polish and the finishing spray.
This is the royal brush I use constantly for the Egyptian looks. I've been using this brush since the first time I was taught to use it by Geneva. It's not too big nor too small, and it just slices right in there.
This is Beauty Blender. It's really good at blending for a flawless base.
I kind of want to learn a little bit of everything because if you're diverse, it opens a lot of doors for you. It's my first year and I enjoy doing this a lot.
Behind the scenes, it's really hectic back here, and we really have to work fast and see what works. And if there's a bump in the road, we don't really have time to just be like, oh no, we have to be on it and have each other's backs and keep going forward.
Theater is giving us a whole nother run for our money. It's fast paced. You gotta be willing to roll with the punches because things change backstage. Trade Tech, they rock. They doing an amazing job. We've been working alongside Geneva Morgan. We've been adding colors and subtracting colors and adding highlights, and it's just been an amazing thing. All the girls will put their hands in the product, and to have it come out and the finished look is just absolutely amazing, so that everyone can be proud of what was created for the show.
My hope is that young people and people with ideas do not feel boundaries, and we say to the world, yes, we can. Yes, we will. And we're not asking, can we? We're doing it.